feeling it? Are you having trouble staying awake because you can't hold your eyes open, you all, really, and you're very exhausted? Are you feeling it? I got Rosie out here thinking, okay, Rosie, you must be feeling it too, because she's wiggling her tail and stuff, you all. If you're just tuning in, I thought if I could just close my eyes just for a moment, because I'm so exhausted. And I know there's supposed to be energy that's coming through, but still, it's a lot of energy coming through these past few days. There really is, and there's supposed to be an energy that was supposed to hit the Rosie, honey, you pulling me along, trying to keep me walking. Hello, you're having a wonderful day, Michael, honey, because it's your happy birthday. That's right. I think that's wonderful. Happy birthday. Yeah. If you're get back here, Rosie, honey. If you're tired, you're not alone. If you're having trouble holding your eyes open, if you just close your eyes or fall asleep standing up, you're not alone. Because something is in the air, and you know, it's cloudy here. It's been raining here off and on. I've got the wild woman outside with me, but the energy's very heavy, and you may have been feeling, you know, like had ups and downs in your energy, in your like thought process and stuff like that. Mm. Like I don't know, just like a general heaviness that comes over you, kind of like I don't know, like kind of depressing or something like that. Greetings. Greetings to you all too, because we got the little Rosie. The smoke is unreal. You used to live in California and you haven't seen this before. Michael, honey, you talking about in Canada where the smoke is at, because it's probably just lingering in the air like a fog. It's so thick and so heavy. Is hello there, Frank Cooper, honey. You got smoke in Michigan also, you all. Hello there in Italy. There's there is a lot, I admit it, a ton of energy, and it's all kinds of energies that you may be feeling, and it's except for Michael, since it's his happy birthday, he's feeling really great. He is. But you may be among the many who are, hello, the royal one. You may be among many, one of many who having trouble staying awake, having trouble getting motivated, having trouble just to make your body get up and move because you just feel it. It's like something's trying to suppress you. Yeah, Rosie, honey, you got to get out of here. Come on, Rosie, you're wiggling your tail so much. If I had a tail, I'd wiggle it too. I would probably wiggle it too. There is a theory that people had tails because they came from reptilians. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Rosie she's a little baby, and she's been waiting to go outside all day long, and she likes to hit my foot with her tail, and she does not care one single bit, Rosie, honey. But I'm not letting you get in the mulch. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling really tired? Look at her trying to stick her head down over that. No. She's looking at the skinks that is in the board down there. There's like railroad ties, and she's trying to get something down in there, and if I let her, she's going to go in there. She's kind of distracting. Faith, honey, they are doing us good right now. They letting us on here, because are you feeling it? Feeling exhausted and tired and lack of energy, lack of motivation. It's like a heavy energy out there. um, Unless your name is Michael. You're not feeling it. Yeah, you're not feeling it if your name is Michael Marcelo. That's right. Tired off and on. That's a good way to put it, because I thought if I could just lean back in this recliner, which I was doing, leaning back in it, trying to close my eyes, and Rosie jumping up and down, thinking, Rosie, honey, please. Then I thought, no, she wants me to get up, and I need to get up because I don't like to just lay around. That's right. I really don't like to just lay around and do like nothing. Rosie, you know. See, that's right. You wiggle that little tail because you're a baby. I don't know if y'all seen that video. It was from the Soho Laskel C2. That enormous, it looked like a whirlwind coming out of, I can't even see that sun up there. I can see something piercing through. It looked like a whirlwind, like a tornado, like cyclone coming out of the sun with a great big sphere attached to it. It literally did, like a tornado. Kind of looked like a wormhole too. I see some blueberries right there, just a little bit of blueberries. Then I'm sure they're going to be ripe. Okay, Rosie, you can go. You want to go in the house? I want you to. Yeah, so you know that the energy from the sun is going to impact it too. Hello. Little Rosie, honey, that's right. She'll be fine. That's what she likes, to walk around like a lioness. A lioness. That's what she is. There's her shadow is joining her. Look at that. Doesn't that look so neat? Look at her shadow with her little tail wiggling. That's far enough, Rosie, honey. Yeah. Did anybody else wake up really early today because you might have had trouble sleeping last night? Had trouble going to sleep or something? You woke up and down all night long. She is a cute little baby. She is. But she's very adventurous, just like a lot of people. If we forget to be adventurous, we kind of boring if you're not adventurous, right? Whoa, look at her trying to balance on it. Come on, Rosie. What are you going to do? Wiggle that little tail. See, my videos take a turn when Rosie's outside. I can't really concentrate that much. You've been waking up. 3 a.m. There was something about 3 a.m. Rosie, honey, can you get your nose out of that piece of wood? Let me flip this around. She's I don't know what she's looking for. She's sniffing for something to come on the porch. You've been tired, feeling really exhausted, and you can't hold your eyes open. And it doesn't matter if you take a cup of coffee and then you have another cup of coffee. And then if you smoke, you think you're going to smoke and you're going to stay awake. No, you're not going to stay awake because you're going to get really sleepy if you do that too, because it's not working. If you've noticed that, it doesn't matter how much caffeine you consume. Oh, she wants to go in. Oh, do you want to go in, Rosie, honey? I can help you out. Yes, I can. That's perfect, Rosie. See, you can go in the house, Rosie, honey, because you're a little girl and you had enough. See, that's perfect for Rosie. You go ahead and shake it off, Rosie. She can shake it off. There, let me get outside. And she'll just be on the door and she'll just be looking and stuff like that, and she'll be fine. Now she wants to come back outside. You wish you had the problem. You have to be medicated to sleep. Frank Cooper. Yeah, one time I took that, well, I couldn't sleep because my mind used to race. I think it did. Years and years and years and years ago, I couldn't turn off my mind. And I thought, what did I think, Rosie? Tell me what I thought. I thought if I take something like a Tylenol PM or something, it would help me sleep. I took it one time and I woke up within 4 hours, and that was the last time I ever took anything to sleep like that. 3 or 4 a.m. Hello there, Blackjack Gator. East Coast 3 a.m. Wakers are receiving, I think I've got spider webs, receiving something, spiritual awareness. Yeah. Yeah, she's fine. She's now cleaning herself. She got a taste of the air. She got to look outside. She has been heavy, and you may have been going through some periods of feeling disoriented and probably feeling anxiety from the energy, because it really, when it comes in, it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to handle. It's a lot to balance within your being if you're trying to, remain calm and peaceful, and you think, okay, well, this is happening and this is happening, and it's hard for me to balance, then you're not alone, because a lot of other people are doing it too. Um, they turn the frequency, yes, up, and the Doppler radar at night. Cynthia, I think you're right. Well, I know you're right, because I used to religiously follow that, the NexRads at nighttime, like you said, in the wee hours of the morning. I would get up. That's when I was addicted to it. I was addicted to the NexRads. I would get up in the middle of the night, and I would go to the NexRads, and I would do screenshots, and I saw those great big circles popping up all over the United States in certain areas, and I would document it, and I thought, okay, oh, Rosie, you are one wild cat. She is one wild cat, you all. I would document those, I would. And then I'd go look at the USGS, the earthquake things, and see if something else was occurring. And then you could really tell when you seen the Dopplers, you'd tell when that area was going to get some weather based on the Doppler radar, because they were priming it. They really were priming the atmosphere, and it would draw that rain to it. It was pretty spot on when you watch it day in, day out, day in, day out. Yeah, because it does affect it. And if you look up in the sky at times, if you ever looked in the sky, you all, Gina, are you feeling it? Well, I'm talking about the energies and stuff, but somehow we got on the Doppler radar, the NexRads. You ever see in the skies when it like fans out like a fan? And I thought, I would think, okay, you got that NexRad going, because I see the signature of it fanning in the sky. And ear ringings too. You took your dog out at 3 a.m. You actually got a picture of a blue dot on some interesting stuff. It causes your ear ringings. Rosie, honey, she's giving me a hot flash. No, Rosie, honey, you already did it. The cloud seeding, and you have mad. Oh, you read about it in the mainstream news. Smoke smell in southern Pennsylvania. And really think about it. How do you protect against smelling the smoke? Because it's not good. It's not good. It's a good thing it's not that pyroplastic, you know, from the volcanoes, when you're breathing in the shards of glass, and that blast from like an eruption. That would be absolutely terrible. If you ever find yourself in something like that, you better get you a t-shirt and wet it, and then cover your mouth. Don't breathe it in. Don't, because it's like pieces of glass going into your lungs. Yeah, I would not want to have to survive that, because the fallout from that would be horrific. I'm gonna fix that, little Rosie. Hello, Jeanette. You're in Southeast Florida. Carboy's Dream. So, okay, Rosie, I had to stand here with my foot on here, you all. Are you feeling totally exhausted? Like you can't stay awake, and it doesn't matter how much caffeine you intake, or if you want to smoke or whatever, you can't make yourself stay awake, because your eyelids are closing, and you have to keep getting up and walking around, dragging your body, because your body feels so heavy, like you're dragging lead. Now that does happen. Your body gets so heavy, you feel like it's like, now wait a minute. When your body feels heavy like that, what if like it's something on the earth pulling your body's energy out like that, sucking it out from you there, when your body feels really heavy that you can't move it? What if it's coming from underneath our feet, you all? That could very well happen, coming from under the ground like that. Hello, Nierka, honey. coming from under the ground. If you all are feeling that, if you're like literally dragging your body along like that because you're just exhausted. Yeah. Or like you got big heavy weights. You know those weights that you would put on your ankles and stuff when you'd walk for weight training? All of that. Oh, I've heard of the Gwyn Towers. I've heard of that, Cynthia. I'm not, did you say Gwyn or does it say Owen? Okay, Gwyn Towers. I can't remember exactly what they do. You are in Michigan. Yeah, we're evolving. Well, if we're evolving, I hope it's like on the inside. I'm evolving on the inside. I hope we evolve for the better. Yeah. Very strange time. Hello there, Susan Donahue. I hope that you are doing good. I really do. And prayers. That's right. New Haven. You have been in South Louisiana and you haven't felt anything so far. Well, we know that the currents, it carries whatever's in the air. Just like when the sky would get really red and the news channel, the weather channel would say, well, it's the Saharan dust. You see in that red glow in the sky? It's from the Sahara Desert. It's making its way and causing, you know, the cloudiness of the sky to where you can't see it. But I didn't believe that. I didn't. Even though they say it, I think I know it's up there because it's iron oxide, more or less. I don't know what type of bird I'm hearing at all. So, you just hopped on here, Amy Gill, honey. Yeah, because it's, shalom. It's, if you have been having trouble staying awake, like I was, it's like around 3 o'clock. There is something about the 3 in the a.m., 3 a.m. and 3 in the afternoon with something happening to our bodies. It's like our energy is literally zapped out of us. What if something turns, what if someone turns something up like a switch at that time and it like depletes us of our energy, really zaps us. It's like the wicked witch of the West on the Wizard of Oz, when she does not want Dorothy to make it to that, to the land of Oz or wherever it is. And she does her things, does a spell, sleep, poppies will make them sleep, 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 now they'll sleep. And she causes them to fall into a deep sleep. Although frequencies can do that. It's like in the town of Russia or something. It was a whole town that was sleepy for like 6 days or 7 days, a whole entire week, the whole entire town. And they never would say what it was. But then, you know, if there's something underground, that frequency also can come up from the ground too. It can come from all over the place. Christine, honey, you doing okay? You on here? Yeah, hello, Applebrooks, honey. The poppies is heroin. Oh yeah, what country was it that had all the poppies? Was it Afghanistan? They went over there and they wanted to get the poppies. Was that where it was at? Afghanistan? Or something like that? Yeah. You also, are you feeling it? Are you feeling totally exhausted? And you cannot keep your eyes open because this is like an ongoing thing and you're trying to get some energy and it doesn't matter how much caffeine you try to intake. It's hard to stay awake. Yes, my mind was right. I remembered right. Yeah. Gwens do that. They send the frequencies deep into the ground. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. And cause the earthquakes. Regards in Poland. Yes, hello. You can feel the entities doing things. Has anyone had anything move in their house? All of a sudden you've seen something move, or like maybe a door open, a doorknob turned, something like that, something out of the ordinary occurred. Has anyone had that just recently within the past week? A strange occurrences, hearing noises or hearing people talk and there's no one there. You're dealing with it now, no energy. You got a boom. Yeah, you hearing a boom underground? You got 3 hertz, megahertz. Yeah. Shadows, yeah, shadows and orbs. Two, that's exactly right. If I get on this cell phone and I sit down and if I look at it maybe longer than 5 minutes, if I'm like focusing on it, I'm gonna get really sleepy. So there's something about it. But if like we're doing like this right now, no, I'm not getting sleepy because my mind is redirected on the inside. But if you're sitting there finding yourself scrolling through your phone, you're going to get hypnotized. You're going to get your energy drained out of you. Your microwave went haywire and you can only use certain numbers. Wow. The frequencies. Michigan is hearing the booms again, Blackjack Gator. Your smoke, you all. How many fires have started in Canada? How many fires are going now? Because, there could be, let me just say this, just for the sake of saying it, okay? There could be bad aliens up there firing space weapons causing those fires. I'm saying it for the sake of saying it. There could be some bad aliens, bad entities causing those fires in a war against, the land itself, starting those fires. Direct energy weapon from advanced species, advanced technology being used on the earth, and it's affecting the humans and the animals. We can say that. You can say it could be lightning bolts from the gods or something like that from above. You get seasick. You can't stay awake because you get seasick walking. Is anyone else feeling really nauseous and stuff? Like you want to throw up with all of this energy that's out there? And there's no reason? Someone is causing the fires. Yeah, something is causing them. 100 million acres. 10 million acres. Wow. LaGuardia Airport. Where's that at? LaGuardia Airport. Where's that at, Susan Donahue? I can't remember where that's at. You've gotten sick. You feel sick and nauseous. Yes, very nauseous this morning. And your energy is drained. Vertigo and nauseousness a few days now. Oh, it's in New York. Okay. Yeah. I'm doing a time lapse. I'm not doing a time lapse. I'm up there recording the real-time lightning strikes. I've got it on a 3-hour stretch, and those loops from the real-time lightning strikes, like when I first did it, it got a lot of attention, and then all of a sudden somebody found out that we were showing real-time lightning strikes, and then boom, boom. Well, they're spiked way up, and some of the lines on them going over from like Europe and whatever, they're solid red, and they're coming also from around the islands of like a Taiwan or something like that. You already been out, Rosie, honey. They're coming up, but there's a whole lot of like lightning detector lines going all off in the United States too. It's constant. It's constant. There's a lot of energy all around. Let's see, an allergy tablet and aspirin and electrolytes, and you feel a little bit better. Nova Scotia, and they're not even connected to Canada. And someone said also in China. China has fires, you all. So if it's going to get really hot and the ground's heating up and then it's hot up there in the sky, it's going to destroy the crops. The birds are not going to be able to breathe. The animals are not going to be able to breathe good in this smoke. They have nowhere to go. So that's not nice either. You're in Pennsylvania and you see no haze or smoke, Um, forest fires, meteorites hitting the earth. Well, now that's a thought. There could be. What if they're not meteorites? What if there's something else being shot down out of the sky? Or what it's what if it's alien pods and invading force coming down? Really, how they said some of those UFOs when they were recording, did some recording, not recording, but documentation of UFOs. They saw some come down from the sky, and as they landed, they went like that, and they left like a burnt area where they were. It could be something like that. It's truly, there are battles going on up there. It could be anything. It's it could be anything, you all. It really, really could. It's wild. All I know is there's a lot of energy in the air. Listen to me. No, you came out already one time. You stay in there until he gets off of work and he'll take you outside and you can walk. If you're feeling tired, you all. The maps on the internet's where all the fires are. Yeah, there is. There's like the RS, is it RSO something? I used to have those maps, all different types of things that were happening on the earth, emergency maps. You could read where anything was happening, which is pretty cool. That way, if you ain't got nothing to do, you can just sit around all the time staring at stuff like that, like I used to do. I really did, day in, day out. Day, RSDE, I don't know what it was. You have been having the hum at night for years in Scotland. Hello, Judy Gomez. Yellowstone, the Yellowstone caldera, a major earthquake is happening. You have anything to do? You literally hosed your dogs down today. He had, the video fires were started by the direct energy weapon. Yeah, it's like they're not even trying to hide it anymore, you all. They're not. Rosie, honey, you're not coming out. Hello, Indy Righteous. Oh, Lady Righteous. I can help you, Rosie. Get your nose out from this door. She's trying to open it up. You have been productive. Well, it's good if you can be productive. It's good if you can push yourself to try to stay awake and do things. That's the way to, she's down there and I'm trying to watch her. Keep going, because we don't want to sit around and with no energy and feel tired all the time. Nobody wants to do that. They know what kind of effects that is happening to people. It's been very well documented that people don't have no energy. They're tired and they just get sleepy all of a sudden at certain times during the day, which certain times every day. It's very common now. It is. Is anybody having any pains other than like some nauseousness and stuff like that, body pains? You don't feel guilty? Good, because sometimes we need a nap, right? It's good to close your eyes, if only for like 10 minutes or 5 minutes. It's better than not. And then just make yourself get up. You don't let yourself, okay, you got it. You're in a lot of pain. Muscle cramps also. It's like your body's being depleted. You got pain in you got a lot of pain. So if you're feeling it, you could be having a lot of pain too. You can feel a multitude of symptoms with what's going on in the world because it is increasing. I don't remember things like this happening years ago. It just like suddenly started happening. It's like it's been really ramped up is what it's like. Oh, we got another birthday in here. Rekha. Let's see. Rebecca. We got another birthday. Happy birthday, Rebecca. We got Michael and Rebecca is what we've got. That's great. That is great, you all. You might want to look into, I'm not sure if eating eating. If drinking more electrolytes, I mean, it can't hurt you if you can make an electrolyte drink, and you can find simple recipes with some salt and baking soda and salt, baking soda, and I don't know what the rest of it was, you all. I don't. You lemon juice or something like that. Simple recipe, rehydrate yourself, because you don't want your electrolytes to get unbalanced. Yes, that's right. Dragonfly, honey, you got a happy birthday too? Do we got happy birthdays all over the place? I think that's great. I really do. Too bad we can't send happy birthday things on here. That'd be nice if we could, right? We can just say like this. We got happy birthdays to everybody. Happy birthdays. There. If you got a happy birthday today, Gina, honey, can you flip your camera? Yeah, see, these are your happy birthday bubbles. For everybody that's got a birthday today, you got some happy birthday bubbles. We celebrate. We throw in the confetti bubbles up for all the happy birthdays, which is great. We can even give you some lights for your happy birthday. We're having a party on here. Even though you may be tired and you don't have no energy, your body's in pain, we can say happy birthday to some of the people who have a happy birthday today. That's right. We can do it. Especially if they don't hear it from nobody else, they can get it online right here. Get your happy birthdays online. And there we go. We got some rainbow also. Wow, that was really strange looking. Look how I move this like this. Oh, wow. Look at the effect of this. How come it's doing this, you all? This looks strange. Look at the effect. But if I take it on this one, it don't have that effect. It only has the effect on this one right here. It doesn't have it on this one. Why does it have that effect on this one? You can see the lines. This is strange. Gina, honey, you need to calm down. No, I'm serious. I am. Okay, I'm done with the filters, you all. I am. I'm just going to put it back to normal. So, are you feeling it? Are you feeling really exhausted? You don't have no energy. You're dragging your body. You can't hold your eyes open. You've got pain in your body. And you may be having periods of up and downs, and you may have to push yourself to do stuff because you can't get motivated either. I have to look at this at times because I think that could be a snake. So, yeah. If you are here, it's because you're supposed to be here. Exactly. If you're here watching this video, if you're here on this, you're supposed to be here, and you will be here as long as you're meant to be here. And so the same thing with everything you're doing in life. Everything you're doing in life. Yeah, your feet are burning. Has anyone else, Nika, has anyone else noticed, have you had any skin stuff happening with your skin, like sores breaking out all of a sudden within the past 2 weeks on your body? Really, I'm being serious. Just within the past couple weeks, breakouts, because my stepdad, when I walked the bridge with him, on the side of his face, I saw this sore, and I thought, well, you must have shaved too close with your razor. But I come to find out, he goes, no, I think it's cancer. He had a spot, it was like a sore with a scab. It had a spot right there. He had a spot back here, and a spot back there, and a spot on his shoulder, and he went to the doctor, and he's going to a dermatologist. The shingles, your eyes are burning. Skin issues, yes. From sores, yeah. There's something going on, and it's affecting people's body, their skin. Your skin is your largest organ. So disc eczema, red rash and stuff like that. Rosie, honey, I hear you. Itching a lot. Yeah. Come on, Rosie, say it again. Say it. Go ahead, say it. Go ahead, say it again. Okay. Just hit me with your tail. Gina, you don't do Rosie right. You have no skin issues, you all, but something real. There's a lot of stuff going on. A ton of stuff that people are experiencing. Rosie and her thing. Yeah, she would love to come outside. She really would, but she will be outside. When my husband gets off of work, he'll take her outside for around 45 minutes and she's going to get wore out. And that's okay for her. It's cat in the season. Orbs in his garden and light beings. In the orbs, you can see the faces. Your comments keep disappearing. Connie M., if your comments keep disappearing, there is a Google algorithm that we have no control over. And that's what happens. A lot of people's comments don't even make it because they're automatically removed as soon as your fingertips let go of the things. Rosie said, well, whatever. That's right, you all. Every time you post, it's glitching. And, you know, one day the grid probably will go down. The internet will go down completely. It's a given. And if we were to have a Carrington event, like by one of those great big, you see, I don't like that either. I don't like that either. Like right there. It's going to be a big, pretty caterpillar, but I'm going to poke it through. Oh, Gina, you didn't. I did, you all. That is not nice of me. I poke it through the step. Oh, I did not. You all did not see it at all. You didn't see it. I didn't do that. I did do that. Feel kind of bad. I could have just picked it up with my hand and threw it on a bush. Well, it's gone now. It's going to become food for something underneath there. No, you did not see it. I feel kind of bad. I didn't realize the stick was a little bit too skinny for that caterpillar that was eating. It eats the great, it's going to eat all the leaves. See, that's what they do. They eat all the leaves off this right here. And they'll clean them off. Yeah, that's right. If you have it, you all. Yeah, we see you, Elizabeth. You watched Dr. Grill a month ago, headed to Washington. Well, it was kind of gross. Yeah, I don't like that. Now that's forever in my mind too. It is. So if you have been feeling really exhausted, like I was laying in the chair, it was, I was closing my eyes. It was around 3 o'clock, and I thought if I could just lean back in the chair and close my eyes, and then within 5 minutes, there's Rosie on the stool jumping down, thump. And then I was thinking, Rosie, would you please just let me lay here and close my eyes? And then she kept running back and forth. And by then it's like 3:16. And I thought I'll just get up and come on here and do a video. I'll make myself get out here and I'll wake up. Because I really don't want to sit there. I mean, it's good to close my eyes, but then I've got daylight out here. I don't want to sit there and just do nothing. Because if I'm feeling sleepy, someone else is feeling sleepy and it's or tired. And it's good to document it. It really is. It's good to know if you're exhausted, someone else is exhausted. Well, Gina, that's a given. Look how big the earth is. Why are these leaves falling off the tree so early? Some of them are. She's trying to do it again, you all. Yeah. Watch her. See her? Oh, no. Get your leg out of there, Rosie. Get your paw out. Go. Get your paw back in that door, Rosie. She wants to come out, you all. Could it be smoke from the fires? Really think about it. What would smoke from, if there's smoke in the air from the fires and there's already an ozone action day, what's it going to do? It's going to make it a whole lot worse. A whole lot. You need rain where you're at. We got a lot of rain last night. A ton of it. She's a cute little Rosie. But she don't get too tired at all. She doesn't. You saw the chemtrails? Yeah. The air quality is really bad. Yeah, I can see where it would be really, really bad, you all. I can. Rosie, come on over here, honey. We can put this on you if you hop up here. If you don't hop up here, come on. You don't get to go out. No, well, she don't really want to go out. She don't, because she won't hop up here. See, she's walking away. I guess she wants me to do that. Rosie, honey, I'm trying to do a video. I am. Now, see, she's going to walk away from me. Okay. She don't want to go out. She don't want to go out that bad. She just wants to just look. That's it. Yeah. The wind is coming and you smell it here, you all. Cats were revered by the Egyptians for their prowess and intelligence. Oh, she's very, very intelligent. She can open up things with her paw. She can open up a closed box. If she could open up, she found a way to open the doors, she will. She can open up some types of doors. She's really smart. The haze is really bad from the Canadian fires. How they can't put the fires out, right? Because they're not going. That's not nice of me, but Rosie, that's not going to stop Rosie. Put the ash bucket there. It's really light, so she's not going to. You had a dream that oh, you hear the planes, but you don't see them pass by. Yes, she wants to say hello. You feel very tired this morning. And it might do us good if we get up and move around a little bit more each day. Even if you just get up and walk around, if you're used to sitting still, and if you can even, like, if you're sitting, if you can even just move your arms and stuff like that, move your hands just to get some parts of your body moving. That way, I guess you could wake up like that too. You could. It circled the hello raindrops falling on my head. It's bad in New York and on Long Island. You need to walk your dog more. Yes. Just be careful when you go out, because there's not so many nice things happening at times. I don't like to read the news. What's causing the electrical magnetic field around the earth and the Schumann resonance is off the charts almost daily. And it's been going on for a long, long, long time. Because, and if you have CERN, and you have China's great big magnetic field, and you have the one in Florida, and then you have the Fermilab thing in Bastivia, Illinois, they can disrupt the magnetic field. But in order to disrupt the magnetic field, you would have to redirect that whatever, and they can do it with it. They're probably causing it too, because we got a great big black hole coming. And if they could put listen, with that great big black hole coming, it could like come straight through when that magnetic field stops. And if the plasma apocalypse, that's when it like drops. The magnetic field drops and the plasma apocalypse happens. And it sucks up all inorganic things. What do you want to say, Rosie? It sucks up all organic things, and the beings on the earth, the generals, the armies on the earth, they does not want them to suck up all the humans, so they retrofit some of the humans to where they're not completely human. If you've seen the theory of that, it's pretty wild. I'm not explaining it right, but that's what they do. And they try to leave the earth while there's still a great big split in the sky. They think they're going to get off the planet before it closes up. Yeah, you can plead the blood of Jesus. How can you not feel it? It's been here since yesterday. Very heavy energy. Oh, it's extremely heavy energy. Life is much better when we are together and keep vibrating. Yeah, you got to keep your vibration up. You cannot allow yourself to go into a downward spiral and think really negative thoughts. Don't do it, because the more you think about them, the more it becomes a part of you. And you don't want to be negative like that. You don't. I hear you, Rosie. I hear Rosie. She's a little meower kitten, little precious kitty. So are you feeling tired and exhausted, you all? And you can't keep your eyes open, and it's a daily thing. Totally daily. And you don't know how to overcome it, because even if you drink a lot of caffeine, you're still tired. And you think, well, I can't really drink much more caffeine because I'll overdo it on the caffeine and I could really get jittery. So you could even get jittery but still be totally exhausted. Maybe our, I don't know, structures within our bodies are being, I don't know, reorganized or something like that. They're messing with the chemistry or whatever, the genetics inside our bodies. When you're driving, it was really bad. Desiree, yeah. 100% to HTO. I don't think you'd want to be deep underground, because you know what lives underground. You know what lives underground, you all. And when I first started off with this guy from Nibiru follower, Nibiru something, he told me you need to get you a gas mask. You need to get you a certain type of a generator to where you would paddle with your feet and it generated. I did. I got what he told me to get. He said, and when they start coming up out of the ground, you want to have to board up all your windows. You can't let no light come in when these darkness comes, because if they see light, they're coming in. You stay inside your house for like 3 days. That was at 3 days. I heard that back in 2018. I got the stuff. I used the gas mask. I did, with the filters. Well, I used it when I crawled under the house and pulled out insulation that was underneath that had mold on it, and I had biohazard suit on too. And that's really the only times I've used those masks like that. But I haven't used it for any other time. They are weak from being underground. Well, I hope who's weak from being underground? Solar flares. Hello, I'm aware of you. Oh, I'm awake, are you? I thought I said I'm aware of you. Are you feeling exhausted and stuff? And you have no energy, or your body's super heavy and you're disoriented and you can't find yourself thinking straight. And the words that you want to come out of your mouth are not coming out of your mouth the way that you want them to, in the right order that you want them to. That too, it's like our speech is getting scrambled. It's interfering with the way we speak. And right, if you're typing, have you been noticed? I've been noticing this a lot. As I'm trying to type a word, my fingers are getting the letters wrong, which it shouldn't be, because I know exactly how to spell. But when it's on the keyboard, it just puts the letters in the wrong position at times. Not all the words, but some of the words like that. Yeah. Drink lots of water, you all. You got to have it. And it's hard to drink lots of water. If you drink a lot of water, you could get potassium depletion or something like that, unless you replace that electrolytes or something. If you drink too much soft drinks, you could get dehydrated. If you drink a whole lot of caffeine. In Nevada, when my husband was in the military, he had a co-worker and she drank nothing but soft drinks throughout the day, and it got hot in Nevada. She got dehydrated because she drank way too much, and she ended up in the hospital, if that's possible, but she did. England's in the house. England is in the house, Desiree's. You drink the spring water. Lemon water is good for opening your pineal gland. and it's a diuretic. Anything anything acidic, a diuretic, a natural diuretic. That way you wouldn't have to take diuretic pills or anything. If you a pineapple, watermelon, oranges, or something like that, to get rid of that excess water in your body. Maybe, I don't know, the natural way. Kofi offer another scenario. Medicine for sure. Yes, in our food and water, where there is no escaping. So you just got to be prepared, you all. You do. When you feel sleepy, if you can, get up and walk around. Really, walk around if you can and try to wake yourself up. Sometimes you might have to go like that, especially if you're in your car and you're driving and you get really sleepy really fast. You find yourself going like that, trying to wake yourself up and shaking your head and turning on the air and rolling, just trying to just stay awake. You can do it. That's right. We can do it. We are doing it. We didn't fall asleep. Came on here and did a video, and nobody went to sleep during this whole time, even though they were tired. Vitamin B12 for energy. It's always changing your words, Elizabeth. Yeah. We're eating insects right now. I've noticed at the stores there's a lot more plant-based food and a few insect-like stuff. Yeah. Good idea. So you all, there's some ideas on here to do something. Hello, Jim. Valen Bermelin. Ingredients are sustainable. You are eating bugs. Yeah. No one is coming in to save us. We got to weather the storm. You can weather the storm. You're strong enough for the storm, or you wouldn't be here. You got all the strength you need right here on the inside. I just had a deja vu. Yeah, right there on the inside. We slay that dragon. We're dragon slayers, you all. We really are. You probably were a dragon slayer in another lifetime, and you just do not remember it. You probably don't. Slaying dragons. Maybe you tamed the dragons. You rode the dragon. Gina, there's no such thing as dragons. Oh, I believe there is something as dragons. They exist. They exist in a higher realm. Way, way, way up there. Way up there. That's what I read. In a higher realm. You want rare bugs? Yeah. Epsom salt and Himalayan salt. Yeah. If you eat carbs, if you eat a lot of carbs, that's going to make you kind of sluggish too, but your body needs carbs. It does. Just watch what you eat, because it does make a difference with your energy level. It does. You too, dragons. Another dimension. I think this stream is like a minute behind, a minute and a half lagging. You see the spirits of the dragons in the chemtrails, channel 333. You probably do. Sure, they're up there. Lettuce. Okay. Something is waiting for us, Kenneth, honey. There is something out there, and it's waiting, and it's literally going to, it's going to have to permeate through everything, and it's dark. Its presence is felt. It's a powerful presence out there. We have some time, but not as much time as we thought. Probably not enough time, but we'll make do with what we got. By awakening, we will, and preparing on the inside. Could you have cockroach bread? South America, they're making bread with pure cockroaches. They're filthy creatures. And the only thing that can survive a nuclear holocaust is the cockroaches. Yeah. You have many videos of their spirits. You're careful about the foods that you eat. Crooked Arrow and are you, or is that Golden Arrow in Kentucky? Or Crooked Arrow in Kentucky? I can't remember. We have a Kentucky Arrow. I don't remember which one in Kentucky. When your kids refuse to eat something they used to eat, I'm suspect. Oh. And that old serpent, that ancient serpent called the devil. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, for the devil has been cast down to you. He is full of fury because he knows his time is short. Yeah, very short. We don't know how short, but it's short. And the days have been shortened when that happens. So his time is short and the days have been shortened during that time too. Oh, cockroaches and crickets. I ate dried crickets. My daughter had ordered them years ago. Dried crickets. Just to see what they would taste like. And all you taste is the seasoning. But I wouldn't want to eat them. I wouldn't. It's just like it's gross. Yeah. Wood shrimp. The basilic. You'd love a cockroach. You wouldn't like it. It's yucky. You go to Hawaii. Go to Hawaii and you can get cockroaches that big, because if you walk outside in the grass at night, they're that big and they cover the ground. It's like that. And they fly around. They got wings on them. So are you feeling it? Because I'm getting ready to end this video. Extreme tiredness at certain times during the day. You can't hold your eyes open. And no matter how much caffeine you intake, it's not helping you. And you don't have energy. You've got pain. You've been nauseous. There's lots of symptoms. Disorientation. Ups and downs in your moods, anxiety. Skin conditions are occurring. Out of nowhere. There's no reason for them, but they are occurring. All of it. You woke up from a 2-hour nap. Diana, honey, you must have been really, really tired. Your spirit and your body must have been really drained to require that sleep. Yeah. Take care of your all self. That's right, you all. I am going to be going, but it's good to come on here and ask that. Because you can be feeling something and think you might be the only one, and you're not. Actually, this is probably the best time of day that I'm supposed to be coming on the YouTube, because it's when they allow the most viewers on, based on my subject matter, is this time of day, around this time span. Yeah. You get your sciatic nerve. That's very painful. You've been napping for days, utterly exhausted. Yeah. I am going to go, you all, and thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your comments. Your kids are tired also. That's a big one. If your children are tired, you know something's going on. Yeah, lots of napping. Okay, I'm going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. And I'm doing time-lapse. I'm going to do the time, well, I'm not doing a time-lapse of the, yeah, maybe the lightning strikes real time, and time-lapse of the Popocatépetl volcano, because it looked like there was a great big UFO cloud ship over it and stuff. So I wanted to get a running time-lapse on it so we could see if something else is truly there. I'm going to go. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. You all, love you.